greeting from Malaysia. My name is Jayum Jawan. I'm a professor and dean, faculty of Humanities, Management and Science, Universiti Putra, Malaysia, in Bintulu, Sarawak. That's the branch campus of Universiti Putra, Malaysia. I'm also the former 15 Distinguished Tun Abdul Razak Chair in the Center for International Studies, Ohio University, between 2015 to 2017. At the same time, I was also the visiting political science professor in the Department of Political Science. We are facing new challenges brought about by this COVID-19 pandemic. It changes our life, it changes our way of doing things, especially working. I understand that many universities have gone virtual, and Universiti Putra Malaysia, including in Bintulu campus, is no exception. We are going virtual using various kinds of technology that is now available to reach our students whom previously we meet face-to-face in classroom. I did not imagine that 20 years later that this distant learning is becoming a reality. I said that because at Universiti Putra Malaysia, I have been involved 20 years back teaching classes that are too big. For example, I used to teach classes that have 1,000 students because I'm teaching a general courses that all students have to take. For example, Malaysian studies, Malaysian history, economic, and social history. So there is no space that can accommodate 1,000 students. So what we did 20 years ago is I would go into a classroom where I meet about 40 or 50 students, have my lecture recorded and display simultaneously into another 10 or 12 classroom. So another probably 800 students are seeing me through video. Yes, they can ask me questions, but I will not be able to pick out students from other classes whom I want to ask questions, only student that faces me. I didn't realize that 20 years later, this is a reality, but of course with new technology. It has changed the way we teach, the way we reach out to students. But I think I'm glad that this new technology is available because as Universiti Putra Malaysia goes international, we want more international students to color our universities, to provide good interaction between local and foreign students. We have no less than students from about 30 or 40 countries in our two main branches, in Sarawak as well as in Bintulu. This has enriched our student community, and going virtual means we can reach out more without many students who do not have the time to come to Sarawak, to come to Bintulu in Malaysia, but they can still be part of our community but stays in their own home country. So I think this is the great new normal that we are experiencing. Universiti Putra Malaysia is experiencing, and I'm sure the same is being experienced by other universities in different part of the world. So we are interconnecting more through this new technology. I wouldn't say that I'm glad because COVID came in to do all these things for us, but I think partly COVID-19 has to do with it, but I think it merely facilitated it. We are above the problem because we find ways and means to overcome it and remain relevant to what we are doing, that is teaching, disseminating knowledge, gathering knowledge for the benefit of our student, our society, whether in Malaysia or internationally. So I think that has been the great benefit of these technologies. And in conjunction with this International Day, I wish all students from various parts of the world who are studying in Ohio universities are utilizing this new technology to engage with your professors in Ohio, with your fellow students who may be staying home in various parts of their country because they are not able to come and be physically present in Athens. But of course, there is no substitute for the experience that you may gain by being in Athens. As a former distinguished student of Razak Chair who was in Ohio in Athens, Ohio for about 2 years, I can tell you that that little town can give you quite a good experience, human relation. People are close-knit because it is a small community. We live in Maplewood. The neighborhood was great. The school were fine. I think my child, my boy Carl, enjoyed very much East Elementary when he was there, and he still remembers his experience. He's still communicating with his friends in East Elementary. So once again, I wish all of you the best. I know I have enjoyed very much my sojourn in Athens, and I hope students as well as faculties who are in Athens are making full use of their time there, sharing their knowledge, and at the same time gaining knowledge as well. Thank you, and have a great International Week at Ohio University Athens.